Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into some unbelievable facts. But these are not just random facts, these are real. 100% verified facts that will make you stop and say, wait, what? By the end of this video, you might start looking at the world completely differently. Some of these facts sound fake, some are shocking, and some are honestly hard to believe. But every single one is true. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover things most people never learn in their entire lives. Let's dive in. Fact number 1. Your body is literally glowing right now. Here's a fact that might completely blow your mind. Your body is actually glowing right now. And no, this is not a metaphor. Scientists have discovered that the human body emits a tiny amount of visible light, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using ultra-sensitive cameras, researchers confirm that every human being naturally produces light. So why can't we see it? Because the glow is extremely weak and human eyes are not powerful enough to detect it. Which means, right now, while you're watching this video, you are literally glowing. And so is every single person around you. Fact number 2. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. When you look up at the night sky, the number of stars feels endless. Almost impossible to imagine, let alone count. Scientists estimate that the Milky Way galaxy contains around 200 to 400 billion stars. And honestly, that already sounds unbelievable. But here's the shocking part. Earth has even more trees than that. Researchers estimate that our planet is home to over 3 trillion trees. Yes, trillion. That means there are far more trees on Earth than stars in our entire galaxy. Suddenly, every forest starts to feel a little more incredible. But here's the real shocker. Planet Earth is home to more than 3 trillion trees. That's 3 trillion trees. A number so huge, it's almost impossible to imagine. In fact, there are nearly 10 times more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way galaxy. So the next time you walk through a forest, remember this. You're standing among something more numerous than the stars above your head. Fact number 4. Mammoths were still alive when the Great Pyramid was being built. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, was built around 2560 BC. And when most people think about woolly mammoths, they imagine creatures that disappeared millions of years before humans built civilizations. But that's not true. Here's the jaw-dropping reality. A small group of woolly mammoths was still alive on a remote Arctic island called Wrangel Island until around 1650 BC. That means mammoths were still walking the earth while ancient Egypt was already thriving. Just imagine that for a second. Pharaohs, pyramids, and mammoths all existed during the same period of history. The timeline of our world is far stranger than most people realize. Fact number 5. The ocean is more unexplored than outer space. Humans have walked on the moon, robots have landed on Mars, and telescopes have captured galaxies billions of light years away. And yet, more than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored, completely unmapped. Think about that. We know more about the surface of the moon than the bottom of our own oceans. And then there's the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point on Earth. It reaches nearly 36,000 feet deep, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Which makes you wonder, what could still be hiding down there? Fact number 6. Your heart will beat over 2.5 billion times. Your heart never stops working. It never sleeps, never takes a vacation, and never pauses. From the moment you are born until your very last breath, your heart keeps beating. On average, around 60 to 100 times every minute. That becomes over 100,000 beats every single day. And over an average lifetime, more than 2.5 billion heartbeats. It also pumps over 2,000 gallons of blood through your body every day. The human heart may be the hardest working machine on Earth. Fact number 7. T-Rex and Stegosaurus never lived together. When most people imagine dinosaurs, they picture them all living together. T-Rex, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, all roaming the earth at the same time. But that's completely wrong. The Stegosaurus lived around 150 million years ago. The T-Rex didn't appear until nearly 68 million years ago. That means there was an 80 million year gap between them. And here's the crazy part. The time between the T-Rex and humans today is actually smaller. So technically, you are closer in time to the T-Rex than the T-Rex was to the Stegosaurus. Fact number 8. The oldest living land animal is 193 years old. His name is Jonathan, a giant tortoise from the Seychelles Islands. And as of 2025, Jonathan is 193 years old. He was born in 1832, before telephones, before light bulbs, before airplanes even existed. Jonathan has lived through World War I, World War II, the invention of the internet, and the rise of smartphones. And amazingly, he's still alive today. Fact number 9. Most humans live in the northern hemisphere. Picture the Earth divided into two halves, north and south. Now think about where most major countries are located. The United States, China, India, Russia, Europe, most of Asia and Africa, all mostly in the northern hemisphere. The result? Around 90% of the world's population lives in the northern half of the planet. Meanwhile, the southern hemisphere is mostly ocean. The population difference is far more extreme than most people realize. Fact number 10. The fastest human-made object ever created. Humans have built some incredibly fast machines. Bullet trains, fighter jets, rockets, but none of them compare to NASA's Parker Solar Probe. In 2024, this spacecraft reached an unbelievable speed of 430,000 miles per hour. That makes it the fastest human-made object in history. To put that into perspective, at that speed, you could travel from New York to London in less than 20 seconds. Human technology has officially reached speeds that almost sound impossible. And there you have it. 10 mind-blowing facts about our world. From glowing human bodies to ancient mammoths to a tortoise nearly 200 years old. Our planet is far stranger and far more incredible than most of us realize. So tell us in the comments, which fact shocked you the most? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you never miss another video like this. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.